Since the last time he fights.
Wilder Fury 3, who you got? Wilder Fury 3.
Oh, that's a good fight, man. Listen, I mean, in the beginning, I would say that third one, most likely Tyson Fury takes it, you know, because Wilder was just coming in immediately after, you know. But now with it being postponed, might give Wilder a little more time to recover from that, you know, this sounds bad, but you know the punches that he received in the second fight. You know, I could put it in worse words, but I think that's a better way to put it. And he now has a little more time to recover. I'm not sure if the coach he has now is the perfect fit for him, honestly, just from what I've seen in the training sessions.
Jesse?
In that same fight, who do you feel more pressures on, Wilder or Fury, for this third one?
Why is that? That is because I don't think he's as experienced as a trainer as Wilder thinks he is, you know, just from seeing some of the work that they've been doing. But again, I mean, as long as he gives him the confidence he needs, and that's all he needs. I mean, he is doing a good job, but there's certain things, details that I see, you know, in the technique that are definitely not beneficial for Wilder. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, let the best man win, you know, come fight time. But I see that it's going to be a competitive fight. I think they're both going to be looking for the knockout because they both know they can hurt each other. And I think ultimately that's what they're going to do. And it will end in a knockout for certain. I'm sorry, what was your question?
I said, my question was, who do you feel is more under pressure for them?
I think Tyson is on top. Like, his confidence is up through the roof, man. You know, so not that it's a bad thing, it's a good thing. And Wilder, he has that demeanor about him. He's like, I want to get you back, you know? So I think that both of it will work for them. Ultimately, I think that, and that's a good question, actually. Tyson knows what he has ahead of him, and Wilder knows what he has to do to prove people wrong. So what's gonna win? The confidence that he has, that Tyson has, or the grit in which Wilder will come back with, you know, that fire that he will come back with. So it's going to be interesting to see. But definitely, Wilder's going to have to add a little more agility to his style in order for him to do something better, at least in my opinion. But I mean, ultimately, we'll just find out, you know, soon enough.
But along them lines, like, you know, like he's asking about, is it hard as a fighter if you're Fury and you already did the job, you already won by a knockout fight? Is it harder to be as motivated as your opponent who wants that get back so badly? And you know, how much does that matter in a fight for a fighter?
Not for a fight like Tyson Fury, because Tyson, you could tell he likes to stay on top, so his work ethic is there. You know, that's all you need. And of course, with the talent, among other things. I mean, it's not that easy, but I think that he has his head on right, and he doesn't want to get knocked off the top of the list. And for that reason, especially with the competition between AJ, him, and the UK, and, you know, so many more options out there, I just don't see the confidence affecting him, because he's still going to be prepared in order for him not to embarrass himself. A person that likes to speak as much as you know, Tyson Fury, doesn't want to be embarrassed either. So I think that keeps him, you know, level-headed.
Jesse, a word on yourself as well. What's next?
We have big moves coming, man. You know, I hope that we get a fight soon, but in the meantime, I think we're going to do something bigger and greater than boxing, you know, honestly. And I want to keep my fans updated. Soon enough, you know, you'll hear the great big news that I have coming. Give me about a couple more weeks, and it's going to be huge. I wish I could tell you now, but, you know, give me a couple more weeks, and I'll let you guys know what's in the works.
Go on, Jesse, you can tell us now.
Yeah.
I will. It's bigger than boxing, though. It's something that I really get enjoyment from. It's something that I do feel that is for the greater good and for my community. You know, it's going to be great, man. I have great things coming. As you know, I always try and help out as much as possible. You know, I think that's what my next step would be, along with boxing.